Hello guys, it's John with Terror doing another weekly Blaze. March News Week, kind of. For the first time in 4 years, I'm doing a 2 weeks in 1 weekly Blaze. Reason being that I just, want to record this week. There might or might not be news, I don't know. Because the Korokoro should be coming out on the 15th, which, I believe is, well, for me it'll be the 13th. That's when, leaks come out, and then, the 14th day, the official stuff comes out based on time zones. But, yeah, I believe that's on, Wednesday, Thursday or something. But I don't know if we'll get any new stuff, because, I think the April releases are late April. There is a chance that they just wait until April to do that. And then, the problem is, though, it's well, then they have to do 2 months of releases in one Korokoro, which I know they don't always like to do. So they might just do this stuff now, but at the same time, don't know. They did the UX stuff in February before Sphinx Call came out, so I guess they could do the April stuff before the other UX stuff comes out. It's fine, right? Might be a bit ahead, but whatever. The UX stuff has been shown constantly. I'm sure they want to advertise something, so hopefully for this week we do get something, but if we do, that'll be for Random Booster Volume 3. I don't know what the prize will be for that. My assumption, the only one that would make sense maybe would be like a wizard, like a second BX wizard, to go along with the other ones that we, don't have, but we do have, because we have 2 BX versions of every other Persona Bay. Unless if they're planning on just maybe not doing a UX night, and then we just have, 2 wizards and 2 knights, but one has, a UX one, and the other one doesn't. It'd be kind of weird, I don't know. But it's also weird if they give us a UX knight and just only have the 2 wizards, we'll see. That could be an okay, kind of just transitional release to get us into some other new stuff, in May, June, and whatnot. We'll see. Regardless, I am interested to see what they have, assuming they actually do show stuff. We'll see, but yeah. Aside from that, though, the reason I'm doing 2 weeks in 1, and by the way, back in the day when I used to do these 2 weeks in 1 weekly blazes, right? They were always because I just genuinely forgot to stop recording, or I didn't really record enough, but I already recorded some, and I just had to well, guess we're doing 2 weeks. But yeah, this time I am planning on it because I really want to talk about something next week as well, which is the March 21st stuff, the Beyblade Day or whatever. 3, 2, 1. I want to talk about that. I'll talk about that later in the Weekly Blaze when we get closer to it. But yeah, for now, I'll talk about the Korokoro stuff, I guess, and what we might get there. But yeah, I really, really want. Why did I say it like that? I kind of just want to talk about that. But the problem is I don't really feel the need to record this week and next week, so I was okay, how do I do this? So I'm let's do 2 weeks in 1 episode. Why not? It's kind of dumb, but whatever. We'll just do that for this month, and might be a bit of a longer weekly blaze because of it, but yeah, it is what it is. Now for today though, I'll talk more about the Korokoro stuff if it happens or if it doesn't happen. And again, if it doesn't happen, this week might only be 15 minutes of video, so you can see why I want to do 2 weeks in 1, but anyway. Aside from that, we'll come back to that later in the Weekly Blaze, not today, but for today I want to talk about the news. I always talk about my kind of video schedule news for March, or not, why, okay, for the month, and then also the next month as well. So my video plans so far for March, I've already done 1 or 2 videos this month. That's kind of sad. I did the Sphinx Cowl unboxing for Beyblade, and then also for Ballman, I did the God Cap tier list that just came out. Aside from that, though, I do have plans for at least a couple more Beyblade videos. I did switch up my plans a little bit from last month. I do that sometimes. That's why I always go back over the this month stuff, because it's I probably changed something up. So anyway, I will have the Weekly Blaze later in the month. Oh yeah, it is 2 weeks in 1, so that means it won't be out till the very end of the month. Bakugan. Was Spin Master ever good? Bakugan discussion. That one will be fun. Probably also be later in the month. For Beyblade, I have 5 videos I'm planning on doing. I already did one, but yeah, there's 5 videos I might do. One of them might be April. I'll save that one for last, because then, yeah, everything else for this month, by the way, is just Beyblade. Like, this is a pretty small month for videos, but yeah. Next month I'll probably pick up later in the month. The first half will be pretty dead, but yeah, because I go on summer break later next month, so that will be when I pick up more. Then May and June should have more videos, and July will be pretty big, so yeah. Anyway, for Beyblade, 5 possible videos. First up, we have the 2 discussions, like the news discussions, which I don't know if I'll do both or not. We'll see. Well, I'll do one for sure, but the one, yeah, Random Booster Volume 3, if applicable. And then also, there's the 3-2-1 stuff, which should be more remakes and whatnot. I'll talk about that when we get to it. But the other video that will be coming out probably, well, actually I don't know if it'll be soon or not. I haven't decided yet. Reimagining Beyblade Burst Part 10, a BU Extended Part 4, the final part of the BU Extended stuff. I haven't even written this yet, I'm not gonna lie. I was planning to do it early in the month and I just didn't. Yeah, that didn't go well. I'm gonna probably do it tomorrow or Tuesday. It's Monday at like 5:30 a.m. right now, so I guess today or tomorrow I should say. Yeah, we'll see. So I'll do it. I'll write it out pretty soon, and then recording, I don't know when that'll be. So yeah, I mean, actually, I will say I do have ideas for it. Like, I don't just not have ideas. If I didn't, I'd be pushing this back till April for sure. But I just haven't actually written it out and gotten the names set and everything. I have like the base gimmick ideas and stuff. But yeah, so that'll be that. And then the last video for Beyblade. And also, if it does happen, I don't know if it'll. So this one could be April. This could be like early-ish April, or end of March. Hoping end of March, but hoping for literally like the 31st. But yeah, that'll be what's it called? Oh yeah, Beyblade unboxing of Cobalt Drake. So hoping that happens. If not, if it doesn't happen very end of March or very start of April, it probably isn't going to be happening for a while. But I hope I'm really hoping I can get it very very soon. That'd be great. Outside of that though, for April videos now, again Cobalt Drake could be April. But as far as April videos go, we have quite a few actually. Weekly Blaze, April News Week again. Yeah, I will do that. It's also the week I Oh no, it's not. That's not the week. Never mind. Okay, I might do an end of semester one as well. That one's up in the air. For April. If there is no April news, like let's just say they do the Koro Koro in like we get the April news in March. And let's just say the May release is end of May. Maybe we don't get any May news in April. Then I will for sure do the second, which is like the semester ending video or school year ending or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, might do that one. But yeah, if there's no news, I will for sure do that one just for an April Weekly Blaze. So 1 or 2 for April. Bakugan. Ranking every season of Bakugan. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Mainly just want another excuse to just dunk on Gen 3, I'm going to be honest. 'Cause I don't want to make a second video on it. I don't want to make more videos on Gen 3 in particular until it ends, honestly. So I think it'd be funnier if I just make other Bakugan videos where I just get to dunk on it. That's what these Spin Master videos for as well. Also, we're talking about like Gen 1, kind of my theory on that, but also it will tie into Gen 2 and 3. That'll be fun as well, but yeah. And then this one, the ranking video, I could just put Gen 3 dead last just to dunk on it once more, because it's fun. I don't like Gen 3. So yeah. As far as Beyblade and Bottlemen go, I have 2 Bottlemen videos planned for next month. We have Cap's Bottleman discussion. I want to talk about every single Cap and Bottleman. The other one is the Hidden Gem of Bottleman Godcat Bottleman discussion. That will be a video on Draggart G Big Rush version, because I did not include it in my ranking, and I kind of regret it a little bit. I mean, I don't know, I feel like I probably should have left it out, but I also kind of wish I didn't. It's kind of a weird situation, so I'm like, yeah, let me just make a video on that guy, because he's kind of good. Like, actually, like, a pretty solid Bottleman that I'm like, yeah, probably worth talking about if I'm being honest, so. Anyway, then Beyblade videos, I have, let's see, 6 videos planned? No, 5 videos. Maybe 6. I I haven't decided if I want to do a Beyblade UX haul video. I might do that. We'll see. That's up in the air. We'll be doing Drawn Buster, Hell's Hammer, and Wizard Rod unboxings. The other couple of videos, though, we have a news video, again, if applicable, because, I mean, the months are a little weird right now with how we're getting news and releases. And then the last video of the month will be Reimagining Beyblade Burst Part 11, Bakuten Shoot Remakes. Thank God I'm done with DB stuff after this part. Like, I think I said it before, but I honestly do regret expanding the series to 14 parts. I really should have just left it at, like, 6. Maybe I could have extended it eventually, but, like, I think I should have written everything out first. Like, maybe over the span of, like, a year or two, then come back to it. I really should not have just extended it like I did, but, parts 11 and 12 I'm actually looking forward to a lot. Not looking forward to 13 and 14, but that's the final push, so whatever. Part 10, though, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. But yeah, part 11, Bakuten Shoot Remakes, that will be pretty fun. So yeah, there you go. That's my kind of schedule for March and April. Still have some more stuff. Again, March and like the first half, like first 2/3 really of April, both fairly light March, because this is the time of the school year where I am just burnt out of school entirely, if we're being honest. So, like, doing more stuff is just not really ideal. And then also, aside from that, I also do have to do, like, finals and stuff when we get to, like, April, so, I mean, like, school doesn't actually take as much time as it might sound, but I just get tired, physically. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it a little bit lighter for videos, so I can do some other stuff, not just, like, okay, school videos, and I'm just dead the rest of the time. I gotta at least, handle some other stuff, right? So, anyway. And then, yeah, after that, I think a lot of those April videos will probably be later April, aside from, like, the UX unboxings. Probably, like, 3-4 videos at the start of the month, and then, like, maybe 2 in the middle of the month, and everything else is, like, late April. But, yeah. After that, though, summer break. May and June, again, we'll have some good stuff. July is my 15-year anniversary, so that'll be huge. So, yeah, those are my kind of news and updates from my own channel. For, kind of just my general scheduling. Again, as always, could always change up the schedule. Maybe in the April weekly plays, my April schedule is different by a little bit, and then could have also added more stuff. You never know. Outside of that, though, let's see what else is there. I think that's actually it. So yeah, all right. That's probably it for today. We'll come back in a couple days to talk about the Korokoro stuff, or whenever we get leaks. If we get leaks sooner, I'll talk about it. I do hope we get Korokoro stuff, but yeah. Oh yeah, also this week I'll talk about Splatoon 3 side order, because I was going to talk about that last time. Well, yeah, I was like, yeah, in March I'll talk about it, so yeah. We'll be talking about that probably late this week, maybe early next week, I don't know. Actually, I'll probably do that between the Korokoro stuff and the UX stuff. Just break it up a little bit, I guess, but yeah. Not UX. Korokoro and 3-2-1, there we go. Okay, I'm tired apparently, so anyway. Yeah, should at least be a fun weekly plays again. At least have some Beyblade news here and there, and then also side order, which is something I do actually want to talk about, because that was I said initially I don't know how I feel about it at first, so I should probably hold off on talking about it for a few weeks. I was right for sure to wait. Definitely was a better idea to hold off on that until now. But yeah. Before that though, next clip will be either, unless if I have some crazy theory for Random Booster Volume 3, it'll probably just be leaks or me just being like, hey, yeah, we didn't get anything. We'll see. But yeah, for now, that's all. So we'll be back later in the week for whatever that ends up being. Alright, it's now Wednesday, a little bit before midnight. Sorry if I sound weird. My sinuses are messed up. I don't know if I'm sick. I don't know. I think it's allergies, but I could be sick. I'm not sure. I don't know how bad my voice sounds. It doesn't sound as bad as it did like in the summer when I was sick. That was bad, but I'll probably check my voice, 'cause I don't know if I'm gonna record soon or not. I don't think I'm gonna record tonight. I'm probably just gonna wait till like the 16th for the news video. If there's no news, I will just put out the probably be extended as long as my voice is fine. Otherwise, I'll not upload for like over a week, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyway, it's been very inconsistent. Like, sometimes my nose is like messed up bad. Other times, like right now, I'm like mostly fine. So we'll see. I'll have to check back the recording, see how my voice is doing. Like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or the day after for an actual recording. Yeah. So as far as today goes, though, CoroCoro news is not out. I'm just gonna say right now, I don't think we're getting the random booster this month. Probably next month because Beyblade X has been leaking very early. I've seen leaks on the 12th, sometimes as early as like the 11th. But I don't think there's ever been a month where we've gotten to the 13th and there hasn't been a single leak. So unless something changes very soon, or they just somehow kept it under wraps, or maybe the random booster just isn't interesting for some reason, and they just no one ever bothered to leak it. But yeah, I think it should be 10 a.m. on the 14th, which is like 10 hours from now, close to it anyway. Will I be awake? I hope not, but probably, because I have not been able to fall asleep at all. So I will probably be awake for that. We'll see. But outside of that, I don't imagine we're getting leaks. But I do have other news for today, which is not related to like new Beyblade coming out. It is related to Beyblade I'm getting. So we'll say won't be getting these right away. I probably won't be getting these realistically till like end of March, I think. So like probably 2 to 2.5 weeks from now. So it'll be a little while, but that's fine. So I'm getting two bays. The first one, I think I already mentioned in this video, it is Cobalt Drake. I'm finally getting a Cobalt Drake. Why am I getting a Cobalt Drake? Honestly, just kind of annoyed about not having it. like that's all there is to it. It's just that thing that I wanted to get, you know, because it's technically a mainline bay. Wanted to have the mainline bay, like every mainline bay. Didn't have Cobalt Drake. Came out in like September, like 6 months ago. Did not expect to get it in September. I was hoping to get it in December. Did not get it in December. Really wanted to get it. I feel like that's part of the reason why I was kind of out of X for a bit, because I'm like, I just don't have every mainline bay. I just don't care as much when I don't. Which is very stupid, but yeah, it is what it is. So I'm finally like, yeah, sure, I'll get one. I saw one at an auction, won it for $90, which is, I know $90 for a Beyblade is like kind of stupid, but at the same time, it is Cobalt Drake, so I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. With my luck, we're gonna. Okay, here's the thing, right? With how my luck can be. Sometimes I have really good luck, sometimes I have really bad luck, right? And I think this is just one of those times where I'm gonna have bad luck. So, Hasbro Beyblade X is probably going to get revealed soon. With my luck, if I did not buy that Cobalt Drake, right? Hasbro Beyblade X is terrible, right? It's awful, or at least worse than normal. It's not the same, and we don't get a Cobalt Drake release here. Now that I actually decide to pull the trigger and buy it, you know what's gonna happen? Beyblade X comes out in America, 1-to-1 from Japan, and Cobalt Drake's just like a regular starter, or maybe a set or 2-pack release. Just something you can get it easily. I bet it's gonna happen. Look, like probably, 3, 2, 1. That day, Beyblade Day, we're gonna get the Hasbro announcement. I'm telling you, like, there's no news saying that we are, but I'm saying it's gonna happen in this weekly plays, and the Cobalt Drake's gonna be there. It's like, yep, you just get it like normally. I'm like, oh, wonderful. I just spent like $90 on this thing. So we'll see what happens. I kind of, I don't know. I want Beyblade X to be good. I want Cobalt Drake to come out just for like everyone else's sake. But at the same time, I'll be a little bit annoyed if it happens. It's like, yeah, really, yeah. Maybe I should have waited, but at the same time, I don't know. I just felt annoyed about not having it. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll just buy it now. And if there's more exclusive bays for the Rare Bay Get Battle, then hey, I learned my lesson. And if there's more, I'll just wait. If there's a year 2 one, or like a UX one or something, I just won't buy it. And well, from Japan, I'll just wait for the American release then. If Beyblade X is 1-to-1 and those bays come out, which would be great. Even if it's like a gotcha thing in America, way easier for me to deal with. So I can actually get that. If it is 1-to-1, if it's not 1-to-1, I don't care. If by the way, if the Beyblade X bays for America are not 1-to-1, I'm not buying them at all. I don't care if it's a very slight difference. I'm just not getting them. Well, unless it's like really, really slight to the point where it's like stupid. But like if it's like for example, like the translucent plastic on the not even the translucent plastic, but like the drivers for Beyblade Burst, like how they were kind of like those really ugly faded colors, and like the plastic on top was like kind of like that ugly like fogged translucent, and then the stickers weren't really like stickers; they were like these really bad looking details like that. If it's like that, hey, I'm not getting it. Even for like Beyblade Burst Evolution, where it was like the God base, like yeah, it was really just the driver colors that were messed up, I think, and maybe slight things on the layers. But yeah, that was enough for me to just not want it anyway. So if it's anything that's more than like I don't know the shade of blue on Drawn Sword is slightly off. That I don't care as much. That's whatever to me. It's like, oh, it's like the slightest shade difference imaginable. Who cares? But yeah, if it's too different, I'm not getting them. But yeah, if it's hopefully, I just make it 1-to-1. Just make it 1-to-1. Make it simple. Anyway, the second bag I got, this is the other one. I got the Team Persona Hell Scythe, the special Hell Scythe. Hell Scythe 380 flat, the Team Persona version. Yeah, I bought that one. Funny story about this one. So I bought it for two reasons. First up, I bought it because I wanted to make shipping more worthwhile because I'm importing Cobalt Drake. So I'm like, okay, I want to make shipping more worthwhile. What would make it more worthwhile? Probably adding another bay on, like another rare bay. I didn't know what else to get. And I'm like, okay, I'm already spending, like $90 on Cobalt Drake. I don't want to get another, like, expensive bay. So I was like, yeah, let me just grab, yeah, let me just grab, another, like, less expensive bay that I'm kind of interested in. I'm like, yeah, I'll get the Persona Hell Scythe, it was one that was kind of on my radar that I wanted to get, but it was something that, like, I was like, I might get it, but I don't know if I'll get it, kind of one of those things. I have a lot of bays like that where I don't know if I'll get it or not, and then sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But yeah, I got it, and then that was kind of the thing that made the shipping more worthwhile, so it's just not one bay for 90 plus all the shipping, so I feel better about it, I guess, but yeah. The second reason I got it, though, was the price. Not because I got it for cheap, no, it was like $20, right? I got the Persona Hell Scythe for $20, which is like a normal, like, booster or starter price from, like, an American seller. The reason I got this, not because $20 is cheap for the bay. No. No, it is because it's cheap for the bay. It's not because it's just $20, whatever. No, it's because the American sellers, they sell this thing for $80. Like, I'm not joking. They're selling this bay for $80. And you can get it for like 20 to 30 in Japan whenever. It's like, what? So, and I didn't even buy it just because it's cheaper. No, because there's a lot of bays like that. There's a lot of bays in Japan that are cheaper. Most of them, I would say, are cheaper in Japan. I specifically bought it because I want to, in the unboxing, like, half the unboxing will just be the unboxing, But it's a recolor, so it's not as interesting. So the main reason why I actually bought it was because I want half the video to just like have me roasting the American sellers, being like, yeah, by the way, I got this thing for $20, and it's like 80 everywhere else in America. Don't buy from them. That's my plan. That's the entire reason why I wanted to buy the Persona Hell Scythe, because I've been pretty. I think I've been pretty against the U.S. market for a while now. I don't talk about it a lot, but sometimes I will just kind of mention, like I said, like, oh yeah, there was like sellers like that started Beyblade X scalping like the first few starters for like $40. I'm like, yeah, don't, like, if they're anything above 25, even that's like a stretch. But, like, anything above 25, just don't buy it. I think I mentioned that for prize bays as well. I've mentioned that for some other rare bays in the past, like from Burst. I've mentioned it quite a few times now, but yeah, this one, and this video will probably be my most dedicated to it. I may even do a discussion about this eventually, but we'll see. That one might not be the most popular type of move to make, but I don't care. I'm not planning on getting not signed, or like partnered with any of the stores, because I think, I'm not a big channel, but like, I think that they do accept small channels. Like, I think I actually have a decent shot of getting like a sponsorship with them or something, but I'm not doing it. Like, I don't have enough faith in these stores personally, so if I were to take on a sponsorship, which for me, again, that's ridiculous for me, like, again, I'm not a big channel, but like, let's just pretend like I could. And if I did, it'd only be for something that I genuinely was like, yeah, this is good. Because I'm not here to make money off of my channel. So for me, it's like, okay, if I do this, it has to be something I actually care about or think is really good. Otherwise, like, I'm not selling this. Like, there's some certain sites I could think of. I'm not going to name names. Like, there are some certain sites that are like, okay, they're mostly good for selling Beyblade, and then they have like a few things from like, they're good, but I don't feel like I want to promote them either. That's kind of my outlook on them. So anyway, yeah, I don't mind taking a stance against a lot of the U.S. sellers, especially with prices. Prices for them, they're really bad a lot of the times. I think they've gotten better recently with like boosters or starter, like regular releases. I think they've gotten better with, because they are more expensive. But again, you have to import them. and for single releases, imports are more expensive. So I kind of get it, but yeah, if you're buying multiple, always buy from Japan. It's never worthwhile to buy from America. Like if you're buying like two bays, like if you're getting two bays, like two starters, toss up, three or more bays, buy from Japan. Every time. So yeah, there you go. That's my entire rant on that for now. I will figure that out for the Hell Scythe video, but yeah. I wanted to get that base specifically because of that. Just because I want to dunk on them, because I like to dunk on things when it works. Well, not when it works, when it makes sense, I should say. So that's why I decided to buy the Persona Hell Scythe. And literally no other reason. Again, it was like it was one of those things that like I might get eventually, but I wasn't planning on getting it this soon. But yeah, for that reason, yeah, I got to get it. I just have to. But yeah, so that's the news. Again, those won't be till late March. Well, Cobalt Drake will be late March. I don't know when I'll do the Persona Hell Scythe video. It might not be till like early April or so. So yeah. I might do that. I'll probably do like 31st for Cobalt Drake, and then maybe like the 2nd for Hell Scythe, and then after that, like the 4th maybe, if I have them by then, I'll do all the UX videos or something like that. That could work. Anyway, that's all for today, I think. So we'll be back potentially tomorrow if there are Korokoro leaks or, well, actual just, news. Anything like that I will talk about. Other than that, yeah, I will probably not come back till like a few days from now for side order talk, and then we'll next week with the 3-2-1 stuff. That'll be fun. But anyway, you check this recording to see how my voice is doing, to see if I could record soon or not. But yeah, anyway, that's all for today though. So yeah, we'll be back again eventually for either Korokoro or side order, depends on if we actually get news. But hopefully we do. But yeah, I kind of doubt it, to be honest. So we'll see, I guess. Alright, it's now week 2. Monday actually, Monday at like 4 a.m. So today I'll talk a little bit about side order. Also something else which I'll get to after that. Anyway, side order, yeah, side order is actually good. I didn't like it at first, I'm gonna be honest, but more I played it, the more I like it. First, like just kind of the vibe of it, like just kind of the appearance, aesthetic, whatever you want to say. Really good. Is it better than Octo Expansion? No. Octo Expansion is just unmatched, but I really like the Vaporwave style of that and stuff, so I didn't expect that to match it, but just kind of the like white, black, kind of just like the pastel ink you get sometimes. It just looks good. Music, again, not gonna beat Octo Expansion because it's Octo Expansion, but probably the second best music, I would say, behind it. Really, really good. So that's nice. The story is a little bit lackluster, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the bait with like the first Spire being like a tutorial, like for the first 10 levels. Get the boss, and then yeah, it's like no, it was just the start of it, so that was cool. But after that, it's just kinda like, yeah, you're climbing the Spire. I feel like there just isn't enough room for dialogue, which is unfortunate. But kinda wish for like the story maybe they'd had more segments to break things up. Maybe like the first time you get like a vending machine floor, there's like a cutscene or something. Maybe certain levels give you certain cutscenes. I don't know. I wish there was a little bit more to it. Also, the final enemy, I don't really like. I'm not gonna like it. I like the idea and kind of how things progress as you do more runs. That's fine. But the enemy itself is just like, yeah, okay, it just kind of is what it is, I guess. It's kind of boring. I do like like the diary entries you get. Those are really cool. So that's nice. So I mean, yeah, the story, it's fine. It does what it needs to do, but it's not really. Is it better than 1 and 2? Probably. Is it better than Octo Expansion? Not even close. Is it better than 3? I'd also probably say no. So there you go. Gameplay, I think, is really, really fun. It's Splatoon. I like the hacks. I like the chips. It's just mechanically great. I do think, though, like, level variety, I wish that was less of just kind of arenas. Wish maybe there were more proper levels. I feel like, I don't know, I just really like Splatoon and how it kind of uses, like, platforming and stuff, and you just don't get that here. That was a pretty big downside for me. I also just feel like, yeah, the Yeah, that doesn't really work for me too well, I would say. I wish there's, again, just more variety. You still have a lot of these arenas that could be common, but, like, I wish there were just more. Um, Enemies, yeah, they're fine. I think they're good, but they're just not enough. Same thing with bosses. Like, bosses, you needed more than three bosses. Like, yeah, there's, like, the prologue boss and the final boss, whatever, but no. For, like, the main Spire, you have two bosses you have to face, and there's only three options. Like, what is that? Give us, like, well, first, give us like an Octo Stomp or something, because like Octo Stomp was, it's in everything. Why not make that? I mean, like, I think you could maybe do that, because again, Marina did work on the Octo weapons, so, like, in her lore, she does. I don't think it's far fetched to assume that maybe, like, the ball was based on the Octo world, like, in her memories of it, and what that could have been inspired from. Why not have, like, an Octo Stomp? That would have been kind of cool. You could, there's just a lot of bosses you could have here. Why not have, like, some kind of mess or something, like, of just, like, a coagulation of different, like, gelatins and stuff to make some kind of big gelatin? That could have been cool. Aside from that, I don't know, like, maybe, like, one or two more bosses, I guess. Sure, they could have figured something out for that. Yeah, there's just not enough variety in the bosses. And speaking of variety, yeah, there's only five types of levels. There's, like, the Infinity Ball levels, which are fine. Just gotta get them to the goal, and the big gelatins, try to hit them around. Yeah, that's fine. Destroy the portals. They spawn enemies. You gotta destroy them. There's a few, usually like 2 to 5. Some of them are larger and harder to break. Cool. There's like the sort of like tower control, except instead of being a tower, it's just like the actual thing. You have to move it, and you have to shoot at it to move it, instead of standing on a tower. That's fine. Why do they have to bring back the Tentacooks? I mean, yeah, they're different. I know that they're like a different thing. I mean, they're gelatins, not Octarians. But why that concept? They just run from you. Especially in like the later levels, you get overwhelmed. Like they're just everywhere. Like enemies are just surrounding you, and you're like, okay, I said like find this one enemy in this crowd. Okay, great. Those get annoying. I'm not gonna lie. And then also these SWAT zones, which also get annoying because again, there's like those flying thing, like sprinkler things, which are just like why. And if you start focusing on anything else, those are going to go to the area. Also, the snipers are annoying. That's not a SWAT zone thing. That's just in general they kind of are. Yeah, difficulty though. I do like the difficulty of it. Even if some of these parts get a little bit annoying, like, it is still cool that they made a difficult game. Really, the problem with me just comes down to variety. Like everything here, again, mechanically, I'm not even a roguelite person, but I thought it was cool. The chips, the hacks, all great. It's just variety. Level design, you know, enemies, bosses, tasks. It's all just too limiting in my opinion. It's really my problem with Cider again. Like, yeah, the story and the fact that the actual gameplay just feels a bit limited. I probably get like a 7 out of 10. It's good for sure, but yeah, I do think that if they were a little bit more expansive with it, and again had a better story, I think this would have been really, really good. Is it going to be Octo Expansion good? Probably not. But would it have beat out 3? Yeah, probably. Would it? I mean, I think it already beats out 1 and 2, but yeah. So overall, it is good. It's fun. I really, really wish they could have maybe just done a little bit better on that stuff. I think that would have enhanced the game so much more. Would have been really nice. So yeah, that's like all at the Sand Cider. I do think it's really fun. I did do all of the palettes, all 12 of them, including 8. I did a no hacks run of 8 to get the badge. That was cool. I won't get into what that does or anything else in the story, but yeah, it was fun overall. I still have fun with it. I am still doing multiple extra runs just because I want to get every single thing you can possibly get here, because why not? I'm not doing that now. That'll be like a summer thing probably, but yeah. I mean, I'll probably still do like a few runs here and there, but yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of school, yeah, I actually just finished my second of 8 weeks of this term, because my terms are weird. They're like kind of split up. Like I don't have like as long of semesters. It's like you take less classes, but they're like less amount of time. But yeah, so it's 8 week terms for me. I just finished week 2, quarter of the way through my final term for this year. Very, very nice. And then yeah, I have 6 more weeks, and then I will be on summer break. Anyway, oh yeah, I was sick. Yeah, I think I mentioned this, but yeah, like Sunday I was starting to feel a little bit off. Then Monday and Tuesday I was like, I don't know if I'm sick or if I just have like allergies or something. Wednesday I'm like, yeah, okay, I think I'm just sick. Then yeah, Thursday and Friday were rough. Well, yeah, those days were not fun at all. Yeah, I wanted to record the reimagining Beyblade Burst video because I just finished that like 10 minutes ago, like right before I started doing this. I wanted to do that like get that video out like the 12th to like the 16th. Probably not even the 16th, like 12th to like the, not even 12th, like 10th to the 14th realistically, somewhere in that time frame. Didn't do it. Was like, okay, I should probably do it. Then I got sick and I'm like, oh, let me just, I don't know if I'm sick or not, let me just wait for this to pass. Then I got worse and I'm like, okay, now I just can't do it. So yeah, I'm like, okay, so I have to get this out because it's the 18th already. Haven't uploaded a video since the 10th. Oh no, I couldn't have done that the 10th then. Probably the 12th or the 14th would have been like the more realistic time frame for it, but yeah. Maybe the 16th at worst, but yeah, it's the 18th. Gotta go upload that now. I don't want to talk too long today because I want to get that uploaded. Hopefully it gets out by 5 a.m. Might be a little bit after. We'll see. But anyway. Yeah, being sick wasn't fun. Saturday I was better. It was still annoying, but I was a little bit better. And then Sunday slash today, whatever you want to consider it, I am, yeah, I woke up, I was still a little bit messed up, and then, like, within, like, an hour or so, I'm like, yeah, I'm mostly better. I still feel it, like, in my nose, like, if I breathe in, but, it's not that bad. It's, like, probably, I'm fairly confident that tomorrow I will be fine, or, at worst, it's, like, just extremely slight, and then maybe just goes away throughout the day or something, but yeah. Feeling much, much better, luckily, which is, nice, because it was not fun. I hate colds. Like, I'd rather just take like a day or two of being violently sick and just dealing with that than like a week of just being like, oh boy, I'm not doing the best, but I'm not. It's just like, why? It's just obnoxious. Just give me a day to just suffer instead of this. Like, it's more preferable. Anyway, last thing, I think I already mentioned this, but I did buy the Persona Hell Scythe and the Cobalt Drake. However, I added onto the order. I'm going to probably add on something else to the order as well. So I'm going to have 4 bays coming, not just 2. The other bay I'm not going to talk about yet because I don't know if I'm getting a certain one or not. I have to wait. I don't want to jinx it and talk about it on the auction. If I don't get that, there's like another bay that I'm planning on buying. So yeah, anyway. Aside from that, though, there is one bay that I did already buy. And that is another Babel X bay. So you might be saying, well, you already have like all the other ones. Like, what else is there for you to buy aside from the BX00 releases? And that's the fun part. Because I got another one of those. What I get? I got the gold Leonclaw. Yeah. So I think with getting Cobalt Drake and now this, I'm buying all the rare get battle prizes, aren't I? There's the black and green Hells chain that comes out soon. And then there's also the gold Hell Scythe I'll have to get at some point. That one I'm probably just gonna wait for some of these for a while until they go down. But no, I got like a really good deal on Leonclaw. It was $30 for the gold one. Seems like it's pretty cheap. I wonder if people are like winning these really easily or something. Because it's like shocking how cheap these are. Is it a rare get battle prize or is it like a Is it like a WBBA thing or something? Or like I don't know. I need to check because I feel like is it a rare get? No, I think it is. It is. Yeah, no. I'll check again because I'm like $30 for this. That's kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I guess people must just be winning them really easily or something. We'll probably change the rates eventually, but yeah, I picked it for $30. Great, just something I can have in my collection and not worry about in the future. Wonderful. So yeah, that's exciting. And again, I will come back again next time I talk this week, which will probably be for 3-1 predictions, I think. I'll talk to you about the 4th bay and what I ended up doing for that, and if I got the auction or not. If I didn't get the auction, what I buy instead. So anyway, that's all for today, though. Again, we'll reappear for that stuff, and yeah, that should be fun. Looking forward to 3-2-1. Hopefully, it's better than last year. Last year was annoying because they just announced Beyblade X and nothing else about it, and that was not fun. So hopefully this year we at least get something. It looks like we probably will. So anyway. Yeah, again, that's all for today, so we'll be reappearing for some predictions on that stuff in the next couple days. Alright, it is now Wednesday at around, I think 3 a.m. or so. Anyway, so it's the 20th. It's the last day before we get a lot of the Beyblade X announcements. So what are we going to get, I wonder? For the Takatomi side of things, actually no, I could do Hasbro predictions tomorrow. Actually, yeah, yeah, because it's tomorrow's what it'll be like Thursday morning, technically. Yeah, we won't get the announcements by then. All right, they won't do them at like midnight, so we're good. Takatomi stuff today then. Okay, so what I think we're gonna get. First up, Drigger S. That will definitely be shown there, obviously. I think that's probably the April booster for next month, like the BXG one or whatever. I think they've already confirmed the parts too. I think it's 480 point, I believe. Or is it taper? I actually probably should have looked on this. I think it's 480 point though. Yeah, because they did taper on Dronzor, I think, so I don't think they do both. Maybe should have switched to those if that's the case, but whatever. So Dronzor 40 point, probably the official release for that, and then aside from that, we've seen the silhouettes like Storm Pegasus and Victory Valkyrie, the two obviously. Those are the two base. I think it's not it's not really a secret. Like the silhouettes kind of gave it away. I'm not gonna lie, but as far as those go, I don't know if they'll like say release dates or anything. I don't imagine they will. Although they did show off like the V2 set back in Burst in like September, and it wasn't like released till like February, so I don't know. We'll see. But assuming it'll just be parts, so Storm Pegasus, I think it'll have 360 low flat. Makes sense to me. That just like unless if they had like a rubber flat before then that it'd have that obviously, but 360 that just makes them like that's just obvious. I think, and then low flat, it's like the most aggressive one. I think it works better than like gear flat. I mean, that wouldn't even work with the shape. Like rush, no, rush would not work for either of these. I guess there's like Excel, like flat, low flat, or Excel would be the two or the three. I guess they could do Excel, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe Excel. I don't know. I think I don't know. I feel like a low flat just looks more like it'd be like they can make color like the bottom or something to be red, maybe to mimic it. That could work. I think. Flat. I don't think it'd be flat. I think it'd either be Excel or low flat, leaning towards low flat. Victory Valkyrie. I was gonna say 360, but I don't think they do both. Maybe 960 actually. That kind of work with the shape because I know like boost, like the like it'll be kind of molded into the blade for the sake of like making it a little bit more round. So it's kind of more jagged. So maybe 960 works. I'll see if we get like 660 before then or something. I don't know, but probably 960. As far as a bit goes, probably not rush. I don't think they'll do flat or low flat either. I could see them doing Excel again here, but if not, I could see them doing like gear flat, honestly. That makes sense, I'd say. Yeah. Aside from that, will they talk about any other bays? I honestly think we might. I don't think we'll get a random booster reveal, but I think they could give us like a fourth bay or something. Like a. Maybe. Maybe announce, I don't know, like Drasil or something. I don't know, that might be dumb. Maybe not Drasil, but like. I'm trying to think of another way that'd work here. I mean, like Lightning Eldrago and Xeno Excalibur won the contest. They could always be like, "Hey, we're doing these," and like, they could do that. Maybe also for Bakugan Sheet, they'd be like, "By the way, we're also gonna do the other one." So we're gonna do like maybe that's where they'd be like, "Oh yeah, Drasil and Dragoon as well will be made in the future," and then we have like Lightning Eldrago and Xeno Excalibur as well. It's like these four bays will be made in the future. You got the two that we kind of already seen silhouettes of. We get like the parts for. Then Drigger. We have like the release date and everything. Maybe they'll do that. I could see that being the thing they do. Maybe like the four is like a bit much, but maybe like at least one of those other bays or something. I don't know. Or at least mention like the contest winners. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's kind of my predictions for tomorrow. Hopefully it goes well, but we'll see. Is that all I have to say for today? Honestly, I think so. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll be back tomorrow to talk about the 3-2-1 news. Very, very excited to see what they do with that, so... Yeah. I guess we'll see what happens with that. Okay, it's now Thursday at around 2 a.m. Well, 3-2-1, well, not 3-2-1, but March 20th, like the Japanese side of things happened, and, well, that was a thing that happened. Drigger S, it got announced as I thought. I think I said that yesterday that I thought it was going to get announced for the April booster. Has 480 points. I don't get why they did 480 on this thing. Point, probably should have been switched with Dronzer. This has taper that should have point, but whatever. Yeah. Anyway, we did get the official reveals of Storm Pegasus and Victor Valkyrie, but none of the parts, and it's just like they exist, and that was it. I think I mentioned how I was thinking maybe like other stuff would happen. Nope, just those. So basically, they just told us things we already knew. Just kind of took them to like the next stage. Like, okay, we knew Trigger was happening. We knew like the prototype and stuff was there. Okay, here's the official announcement. Okay, we saw the silhouettes of Storm Pegasus and Victor Valkyrie. Cool. Here's the actual images without like the prototype images, like the model images, not even the products themselves. Great. They showed some other stuff, like they're like the XR thing or whatever. I don't really care about that personally, but cool. Didn't really have a lot to show, in my opinion. It wasn't the greatest thing, if I'm being honest, so a little bit disappointed, honestly. Was hoping for more. It was like a half hour long, and it was like, okay, there's nothing here. Okay, great. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, moving on from that. Hasbro tomorrow, or later today. I actually don't know when Hasbro's going to reveal their stuff. Will it be morning, afternoon, whatever. Has not happened yet, though, so it wasn't midnight, but we'll see. Predictions for Hasbro. Probably will show off the original 4. Or maybe the whole first wave, I don't know. Hasbro's weird. It's either just going to make the original 4, probably, or like an entire first wave, but we'll see. My predictions... I think the bays will be close to Takatomi. Parts will probably be correct. But there's just... I know. There's just going to be one thing. There's going to be like one thing that just annoys me. It's going to happen. There's going to be something there that's horrible. Like I don't know, maybe like the gear chip plastic, like the translucent plastic is like fogged or something, and it looks bad. I could see that happening. Or maybe like the ratchets are like opaque or something. I don't know. Something like that I could see happening. Or like the ratchets like really fogged, like and they look bad or something. Something like that. I don't know. I feel like the bays themselves, the system, it's all going to be correct. It won't be like a different thing where it's like, the burst space has like slopes or whatever. I don't think it'll be like that different, but I think it'll be like the same everything. But it's like there's going to be something about them that just feels off, and I'm not going to like it. And I'm going to complain about it. We'll see, but yeah. Honestly, very apprehensive about this reveal, because again, I just want Hasbro to actually do their job and not suck. We'll see if they can do that. I kind of don't think they will, but, it is what it is. So, yeah, I think the names are also different for Hasbro. It's like, what, Sword Drawn? It's like Scythe Incendio. I think it's Arrow Wizard. Is it Shield Knight? Honestly, it might be Shield Knight. I feel like that was different. I don't know the name of Knight Shield, but anyway. Probably those 4. I don't know what else I'll have, but yeah. Maybe a stadium set with like an exclusive or something, but yeah. I don't know. I'll also say like, because a lot of it's also like, if they do get it right, it's also like, okay, will the quality control be right? We'll see about that. Then I have to wait till like the products actually come out. So yeah, that'll be waiting till later. But for now, I just hope that it's good. We'll see. My prediction though is that there's gonna be some really bad looking plastic somewhere, either the ratchet or the gear chip cover. We'll see which it is tomorrow, I guess. Or later today, whatever one I could say, but yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say, I'm not gonna lie, so yeah. I guess we'll just walk into the light of, or darkness of Hasbro Beyblade X, on the next clip or something, probably. Alright, it's now Friday, it's a little bit after midnight. Well, Hasbro Beyblade X got announced, and, my god, they did it. It's actually good. For the most part. There's a few things I gotta mention, but whatever, we'll get to that. So we had, I think I said it was gonna be like the first 4 bases or the entire first wave. Doesn't look like that's the case. It looks like they did the first 4 bases. You have, Sword Drawn, Scythe Incendio, Arrow Wizard, and a Helm Knight. I'm not calling them that ever again. But also, we got Phoenix Wing, which is called Soar Phoenix, sure. And then we got a set of sorts, which has Dagger Drawn, never seen that again. And also Tusk Mammoth. I'm calling it Mammoth Tusk from now on. That's its new name, Mammoth Tusk. Not using the Hasbro naming system. I don't care about the naming system much. It's whatever. That's purely a mental thing, so who cares? But yeah, these bays actually look 1-to-1. They do. They actually look good. I don't know what happened. They did it. They actually did something right. It's crazy. Takatomi logo is on the box alongside the Hasbro logo. So it does seem like Takatomi has taken much bigger control over the operation. I think Hasbro is more just the distributor now, not really as big on the manufacturing side, probably. Amazing, thankfully, because I don't want to deal with Hasbro and their nonsense again. Yeah, no, the bays look good. Everything about these bays so far, well, most for the most part, but they look good, okay? I do have some nitpicks here and there, but it's whatever. As of right now, I have 4 nitpicks and potentially a 5th one. The potential one is the quality control. Like, will it actually, like, will the quality, I can't talk, my god. I couldn't talk in the discussion I did earlier either. I did finish that like a few minutes ago. Could not talk either, but yeah. Will the, durability and quality control of these bays actually be good? We have to wait and see. I don't know, but hopefully it is. Would really, really like to see actually good Beyblade X stuff. That'd be nice. We'll see, but yeah. We'll have to wait for that one. But yeah, I guess we'll wait and see on how that goes. As far as my actual nitpicks go, first up the boxes. I don't like the boxes. I like the designs on the boxes and stuff, like the color scheme and some of the other stuff. That looks cool, but like, I think there's also a lot of like blank space in the box, and they kind of look awkward because of it. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. But it's a box design, so who really cares? Let's be honest here. Like, again, it's not that big of a deal. I said nitpicks for a reason. Also, the stadium. Yeah, the stadium's a little bit more oval looking, which is weird. Not like oval, but it's like a little bit longer. So at first I was like, that kind of sucks, but also like, well, stadiums are always not as good with Hasbro, and I feel like this is like the best we've actually gotten from them. But I almost wonder if this will slow down the bays a bit. I wonder if maybe there was like a safety concern with Beyblade X and metal parts bursting or something, and then like maybe that has an issue with like the Extreme Dash line. Well, in terms of like American standards, so maybe they were like, okay, we have to change that, so then maybe the oval thing will help it to be a little bit less fast. Still fast, but like not quite as crazy. Maybe that helps something. I don't know. But yeah, a little bit different looking. Whatever. Next up, something that actually does concern me a little bit is the Phoenix Wing. The gear chip sticker doesn't look quite right to me. I don't know what happened there. I really don't. So, looks like it's a little bit off. Like it wasn't printed correctly. Hoping that's like a prototype thing that'll be fixed in the regular release. Hope that's just an error for now. Hoping that's not a permanent issue with Phoenix Wing. That would really suck. So again, quality control. That comes back to that. Will it be a bit worse than Takatomi? A bit concerning. Hoping, for now, it's fine, but we'll see. It's not horrible. Obviously, this isn't like the downfall of Hasbro X or anything. It's like, compared to what we had in Burst, this is like such a minor issue, but it is still a little bit worrisome and could lead into other quality control issues potentially. Okay, the last part. This actually does kind of suck. Yeah, they're doing like proto launchers in the starters. Why? I think the starters are only like $10, so it's kind of nice, but still like, yeah, I don't know about that one. Kind of an L. I don't care as much because I don't battle, but like, yeah, kind of lazy, kind of cheap. It's Hasbro though, so I'd rather them cut corners on the launchers than the bays themselves. So again, for this one, it is what it is, honestly. Next up, we have, I guess, like, the actual base themselves. I already went over, like, the first four and the Phoenix Wing, but, yeah, the set, which has the stadium, two proto launchers. Why didn't they give us normal launchers here? Yeah, you have to buy the regular Ripcord launcher separately. Amazing. I don't mind the separate release, but yeah, I wish that they had, like, again, those in the starters. At least a set, but yeah, anyway. But you have a drawn dagger called Dagger Drawn, whatever. But yeah, Mammoth Tusk, or Tusk Mammoth as they call it. But yeah, Mammoth Tusk. 360 taper. So yeah, this bay, it looks like an exclusive to me. Here's the thing, people are like, oh no, it's like an early release of a Takara Tomy bay, it'll come out later. No, it won't. Here's the thing, okay, two reasons why it won't. First up, it's a very similar shape to Hellscythe. I don't think Takara Tomy would do that. I just don't think they will. I think design-wise, they care more about it than Hasbro does. Not even trying to take like a jab at Hasbro here. Like, I will always take more bays. It's just that I don't think that like they would release this bay because it's too similar to another bay. Like, I know they had Phoenix Feather, but like Phoenix Feather was like a special release. So unless this is a special release, which I don't see why it would be, then maybe. But like, to me, yeah, it just feels like too similar to Hellscythe. I don't think Takara Tomy would do that. But more importantly, a 360 taper. We have yet to have a single bay, well, a single mainline bay to do this. Like reused parts like this. We've seen reused ratchets, but not reused bits aside from like like remake bays or Phoenix Feather, but again with a special case, and then like Cobalt Drake. Okay, it's a rare we get battle bay. In terms of actual mainline bays, it has not happened yet. We have also not had bays, reusing both like this. So I just personally believe that, yeah, this is going to be, Hasbro exclusive because of that as well. And also, even if they did have a bay that reused a ratchet and bit, I don't think that they'd use 360 taper at this point. Again, Beyblade X is almost a year old now. I feel like there's just more parts to pick from. They would not use 360 taper. Maybe 960 taper, maybe 360 high taper, but not 360 taper. I just don't think they would do that nowadays. Those parts are just too old, I feel like, for them to be like, yeah, let's just throw these on the bay, because why not? Again, unless this is a special release or something, I just don't see it happening. So yeah, likely Mammoth Tusk is actually a new bay. An exclusive Hasbro bay. So with that said, I can finally say I plan on buying Hasbro Beyblade X bays. I'm not rebuying any that I already have, I'm not doing that. But if there's any exclusives, or even if there is a case where it's like, oh, this isn't an exclusive, but, it's the first time we see it, and it gets released later by Takara Tomy, well then, it's the first time I'm seeing it, so I'm buying it. So yeah, I will buy them because they look the same as Takara Tomy bays. It will feel like a more complete line to have them. So yes, I am all in on actually buying these bays, which is crazy. I will say though, it would be very, very cool if Takara Tomy like reverse engineered it and like maybe for like a secondary prize bay or like a maybe like an extra bay in like a set or something. They have like the Hasbro ones, like maybe let's just say, I don't know, in like let's just say we like a big set in November or something, like a 4 bay set with like 2 new bays, like a stock bay, then there's like a third bay, but it's like Mammoth Tusk or something. That'd be really cool. Just kind of, they share, we get like all the main stuff imported from Japan, then, Japan imports from us, like the kind of the extra bays and stuff. I don't know. Just that'd be kind of cool, but yeah. Overall, again, while there are issues here and there, whatever. The bays look the same. And for me as a collector, I honestly don't care about any of the other issues, I'm not going to lie. The only one that bothers me is like the sticker one. Yeah, we'll see about that, but yeah. Yeah, so I will probably buy that set, honestly, to get Mammoth Tusk, because I just want the exclusive bay. Also, that will give me Drawn Dagger again, which, I wasn't looking to buy another one, but here's the thing. I do want to be able to, like, compare them as well to the original, so I will have 2 Drawn Daggers to do that with. May also have more if there's, exclusive bays and 2-packs, so we'll see what happens with that, but yeah. Overall, yeah, just very, very excited to have some good news from Hasbro for the first time in over a decade at this point, again. Metal Masters was the last good season for Hasbro in my eyes. Metal Fury was horrid. Hyperblades did not fix anything. Again, it was still just re-releasing stuff that we already should have had. Shogun Steel wasn't bad, but the colors annoyed me a lot, so I didn't care as much about it, honestly. Beyblade Legends, cool re-releases, but why didn't we just get some of these from the start? And then also, Burst was just horrible all through and through. There was not a single Burst season that I actually thought, yeah, this is good. Evolution's probably the best one, and even then I'm like, yeah, this just feels like a step down from Takatomi in my eyes, so I didn't buy any. Yeah, that was that. So anyway, very, very happy about the Hasbro news today. Yeah, I think that's all for now. We'll probably have one more clip in this Weekly Blaze just to end it off for this 2 weeks of news, although there wasn't really any actual news last week, but whatever. Yeah, that's all for today, though, so, yeah, we'll have the last clip, which might just be ending off the Weekly Blaze next up. I guess that was an awkward way to end the clip, whatever. Alright, it's now Saturday at like 2 a.m. Don't really have anything else to say this week. Oh yeah, I do actually have something else to say. My bad. Packages and whatnot. Those will be here probably next week or something. I don't know, I'll get those next week eventually, but yeah. I did order a few things, so... Well, I already mentioned I ordered a few things before, but I think I said I was getting Cobalt Drake already, and then the Persona Hellscythe. Did I mention I was getting the gold Leon Claw? They were like $30. It was crazy. Yeah, I think I already mentioned that one too. I should be getting that one soon. And then I'll get the other ones, and that'll be fun. But yeah, I don't know when those will be here. Those will probably be here late next week, so maybe Friday, Saturday. Actually, I think everything will be here like Friday, Saturday or so. Anyway, outside of that, I think I said I was getting a fourth bay in that order. I did not. I think I said I might get a blue Wolborg, but here's the thing, I have to put stickers on that, and I just didn't feel like it. Especially with the Persona Hellscythe, I'll already have to put stickers on anyway, so I don't want to do 2 bays. I hate stickers, by the way. So yeah, that, I just decided, yeah, I'm good. I'm not doing that. So, and also, I don't know, Blue Wolborg, like, it's cool, but I feel like then it also just delays my order further, and I really, really need some more videos for March, and kind of banking on like 1 or 2 things I'm getting here to be a March video, so we'll see. Did not want to delay that order till April by ordering that. Although the only way it would have delayed it is if I won the other bay. The other bay I was going to get was the Fire or Flame. Is it Flame Knight, I think. Flame Knight version of Victory Valkyrie. Korokoro limited to 1,000 bay. There was an auction, it ended at like $60, which $60 for that, not bad at all. However, I did not know that auctions were on Yahoo Auction. If you just bid within 5 minutes, it adds 5 minutes to the timer. So you just have to keep bidding and hoping someone else gives up. Why? So I got up to like $30. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not gonna keep doing this. I don't want to spend more than I already am. So did not continue in that bid, and I didn't order anything else. But I did order something else from elsewhere, which is the Blue Shark Edge. Finally, I just ordered that actually. But yeah, the Blue Shark Edge should be here right around the same time as everything else, I think. So probably we'll get a dip on the 31st, if we're lucky, the 30th as well. 30th and 31st. I probably would do the Blue Shark Edge first, and then the Gold Leon Claw, I think. Probably that order. Maybe Gold Leon Claw first, and then Shark Edge. I don't know. Probably do Persona Hellscythe last, actually. Or do I save Cobalt Drake? I'll save Cobalt Drake for last. I'll do Persona Hellscythe third, and then, yeah, Cobalt Drake last. And then hopefully after that, because I'll probably do them the 30th, 31st. Well, assuming they get here the 30th anyway. 30th, 31st, 1st, and then 2nd. And then after I'm hoping that the 4th I have UX and can do them then. So we'll see. Would be very, very cool to, have like 4 days in a row. Skip a day, but then all of a sudden, on the 4th, we get like a UX video. So I'll probably just do a dedicated UX video at this point. Like UX is here or whatever. And after that, yeah, I have all the other ones. I could do them like maybe 5 a.m. Like for the... Well, maybe I'll do that earlier, actually. I might do it like 2? 2 a.m. might be good, I think. Probably, yeah, I'll probably do like a weird schedule like that. Probably 2 a.m. Or so. Anyway. Also, with the, before I have to do the background video, the Spin Master Was Never Good video, that one, that should be the 26th, I think. This weekly playlist will be going up along with that, and then anyway. Yeah, I'll probably do 2 a.m. on the 4th, hopefully, if not the 6th. That should be UX, and then, like the UX video, 6 a.m. Well, I'm doing these in CST, by the way. Wait, no, not 6 a.m. Wait, is it 6 a.m.? No, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Drone Buster, 2 p.m. Hell's Hammer, and then 8 p.m. will be Wizard Rod. That should be somewhere between the 4th and 6th, I would think. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all for this weekly plays. I don't have much else to say for this one. I don't know how long this is actually going to be, so we'll see. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.